What's up everybody, this is Boxing Legacies, and in this video I want to do something slightly different. For all you boxing fans, I want to tell you a quick story. Sit down, get comfortable. This is one of the best stories you're ever going to hear. Once upon a time, there was a man called Deontay Wilder. He wanted to be a boxer, so he spent most of his life not boxing. Then, when he finally decided to take up the sport, he entered into the Olympic Games. In 2008, he got a medal. He didn't come first, he didn't come second, he came third. He was then given the name the Bronze Bomber based on his bronze medal. After a few years of knocking over potato cans and people who weren't very good, he went to Wladimir Klitschko's gym, and he sparred with Wladimir Klitschko on a number of occasions. This was witnessed by the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. During those sparring sessions, the world WBC champion, Deontay Wilder, was knocked down 3 times. 2 of them he was knocked out cold, and 1 of them he was dropped with a body shot. He hurriedly went home and didn't spar anymore. A couple of years later, Deontay Wilder won the WBC Heavyweight Championship belt on January 17th, 2015. He fought against Bermane Stiverne at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and he won on a decision win. Shortly after that, his previous sparring partner Wladimir Klitschko wanted to fight Deontay Wilder to win the belt. Deontay Wilder's management team said no, that Deontay Wilder was not a complete champion and he was still learning. After a short while, negotiations breaking down, Wladimir Klitschko gave up and decided to take a different route. Deontay Wilder, on the other hand, carried on his career, knocking over potato cans and avoiding anybody that could hurt him. The end. Sorry it was a bit childish, guys, but I had to do it like that because it just winds me up so much. This is what I hate about heavyweight boxing, or this is what I hate about boxing in general. It's when people contradict themselves and change their stories so many times, you don't know what's bullshit and what's real. Deontay Wilder, he came out a couple of days ago in an interview and he said that he didn't think that Wladimir Klitschko wanted to fight him, and if he does make a return to boxing, he'd have to earn the right to fight him and such, and he's had lots of opportunities to fight him in the past. Obviously, boxing fans know that Wladimir Klitschko wanted to fight Deontay Wilder for the WBC belt, but obviously Wilder's management team basically refused that fight, saying that he wasn't ready, he was still learning, he needed a few more fights, such and such and such, which made sort of Wladimir Klitschko go a different way. He ended up fighting, Tyson Fury a couple of years, that sort of stuff. He is now, today, a couple of days after that interview, he's now come out today and said that, it's a good time for Wladimir Klitschko to come back. It's a good time for them to fight. It would be a good fight. If Vladimir's going to come back, he needs to fight somebody of importance, and he needs that bigger fight. And it's like, well, make your bloody mind up. 6 years ago, 7 years ago, you were getting your ass handed to you by him. When he was more in his prime. A couple of years after that, he wanted to fight you for the belt. You weren't ready. You kept saying no. You didn't want the fight because you knew what would happen to you. Moving on to a couple of days ago, he has to earn the right to fight me. I'm not going to fight him because he has to earn the right. A couple of days later, today, he's now saying, yeah, it's a good time for him to come back. It's like, I don't want to fight, I do want to fight, I don't want to fight, I do want to fight, I'm not ready, I am ready, that sort of thing. It winds me up. Deontay Wilder, he's the kind of guy that, if a heavyweight boxer is vacant, currently no plans for a next fight, he doesn't want to fight them. As soon as they are tied into negotiations or tied into, an upcoming fight, then he opens his mouth and says, why don't you fight me? I want to fight you, blah, blah, blah. He always seems to call out retired boxers as well. but doesn't want to fight them when they're active. He doesn't even mention them when they're active. You know, when Vladimir Klitschko was an active fighter, Deontay Wilder, he shut the hell up. He didn't say a word. He don't want nothing to do with it. As soon as he retires, now he starts opening his mouth. It just really gets to me. You know, how many times has he said that he wants to fight Anthony Joshua? And how many times, you know, has Anthony Joshua tried to negotiate? He's tried to negotiate with Anthony Joshua and everything's broken down. Anthony Joshua is accused of being a ducker. Deontay Wilder is accused of being a ducker. But as soon as Anthony Joshua has a fight scheduled, Wilder opens his mouth again. He even had a go at Tony Bellew a few months back and called him out of retirement. And he's a cruiserweight. And it's like, Jesus Christ. He said it's all business, there's nothing personal, but he seems to take a lot of shit personal, if you ask me. And it really gets to me that this guy, he calls people out when there's no chance to fight them. But when there is chances to fight people, he stays quiet, you know, and it just really gets to me. He does not want to fight Vladimir Klitschko in his prime. So it's almost as if he's waited until Klitschko's nearly 43 years old to call him out into a fight. Do you see what I mean? It just... Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed my little story. Stay tuned for tonight. We've got some big boxing coming up tonight. I'll try and get some videos up for you. I'll post another video later on letting you know the details of the fights that are happening tonight and my views and thoughts. Make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribers, thank you very much. I'm now on 11. Woohoo! That's a big deal for me. Anyway, let me know later on your thoughts and bits and bobs on the Wilder Klitschko situation, and I'll see you this evening with some more videos. Cheers, guys.